Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
Here's the former Auburn kicker Daniel Carlson to get this one started. And we are underway on Sunday night primetime. So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. They'll be led out by their quarterback, a product of NC State. It's Jacoby Brissett.
As we begin the Super Bowl, we're looking at one of the game's most important players. And whether he's the centerpiece of the offense or taking a backseat to his teammates, offenses always look to the quarterback to be a leader in moments like this. He's got to be that calm, composed pillar out there who stays level-headed and keeps everyone focused on the task at hand.
Gain of 15, and the Cardinal first down.
You're 19. Go. You're 19. That's it.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. And the Raiders have got him. Max Crosby blowing up the play and getting the sack. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, Brissett. And the pressure gets to him again. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. Facing some long odds here if they hope to convert, as they're well behind the original line of scrimmage. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh no, his first throw of the Super Bowl is intercepted. It's Devin White, the linebacker.
Intercepted. The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
After the interception, here's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this one nearly picked off. Well, kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, here we go.
Throwing now is Gino. It's caught at the 10. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. It's a gain of 35.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
Here we go, here we go. 397.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Tyler Lockett from 8 yards out. And the Raiders are on the board first here in this Super Bowl.
Brandon, this is the Super Bowl. A touchdown scored in any game is big. In this one, it's massive.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that makes it 7-zip Vegas. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a Tyler Lockett touchdown.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for the Raiders.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Cardinals.
Brissett now. And a loose football. But it looks like one of the DBs has it. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. And they put it on the ground here on the second drive. And, of course, Charles, that follows drive number 1 where they had the INT.
Makes you wonder what's going on with this team, because a lot of times we can attribute it to nerves, but maybe it's a lack of focus. Maybe it's the preparation for the game. Maybe they just came into a little lackadaisical, because that's just not looking good at all. That's just not the football that we came here to see.
Back at the 24-yard line.
To throw is Smith. That one complete to Trey Tucker. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. We've got a lot more ahead of us here in Super Bowl 60. Second quarter coming your way next. 7-0 is our score. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. On first down, it's Genty. Across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
From
just across the midfield stripe, here's a 2nd and 7. Throwing is Smith. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And, it's incomplete. Oh, that would have been 6 points, but somehow he couldn't rein it in. From the gun, here's Smith. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. The Raiders try it on fourth down, but to no avail. Then the Cardinals will now take over with excellent field position. And right side, they're going to go option here. Oh, that one well designed, as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. A good chunk on the ground on the keeper, 17 yards, first down.
First down, Arizona.
To throw is Brissett. They'll set up the screen to DeMercado. It's going to be a nice pickup, but he also takes a pretty good lick at the end of that one. So not quite a first down just yet as they come up on 2nd and less than a yard. The give is to DeMercado. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
I'll pick up his 2 yards. And the Cardinal first down.
Two minutes on the clock in the second quarter of this Super Bowl. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
20.
Now Brissett. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
From the gun, here's Brissett. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Weaver. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
Of course, the catch was nice, but how about what happened after? Able to stay on his feet and gain all that additional yardage. So many of these slot guys, I think, have running back in their background.
Here's Brissett. A hook as he throws there, incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing fourth down.
Field goal, a 32-yard attempt.
And his kick is right there. It's good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. And this is going to be roughing the kicker, an inexcusable penalty, Charles.
You've worked so hard to hold him to a three-point kick. Now you give him the ball again with a chance for a touchdown.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Amari DiMercado, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying this Super Bowl at 7. And a little time left on the clock, so on the other side, they're thinking, gosh, we'd like to get that lead right back.
Yeah, thanks for pointing that out. Here I am going ahead and tapping out the first half.
Well,
there's still time. They've got to make a decision about what they want to do on the kickoff, whether they want to let their return guy touch it.
Oh, this is blocked. Oh, the Raiders have it. But he will not be able to bring this one back, in the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
I know it's easy to kind of shrug off a blocked extra point, but this game is shaping up to be a tight one. The second half, this could prove crucial.
Yeah, we might look back on this one. We'll have to wait and see. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And he'll return this one all the way onto the other side of the field. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth. Didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Hey, here we go.
Now it's Smith off the bootleg. He throws it on the move, but can't connect as that falls incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
That is caught. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Brandon, I have one word for you after that completion for a first down.
Lucky?
Analytics.
Well, the analytics say you punt the football there.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big-time chance.
Yeah, big-time first half chance.
Ready? 390%.
Throwing again is Smith. Got his man, it's Thornton. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that extra yardage makes this upcoming field goal attempt much more manageable.
Agreed, because when you talk to defensive coordinators, they always tell us the 35-yard line on our side of the field, that's the line we guard the most aggressively, because once they get there, they believe they're in field goal range.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half. These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl. Gets around him, and he returns this to the 22. Out comes the Raiders offense. They'll go on offense first to start quarter number 3. And I think you'd have to say their coaching staff, all things considered, had to be pleased with their performance in the first half of this Super Bowl.
Definitely pleased, doing their best not to show it to their team, of course, because as you and I both know, their mantra all season long has been finish. Get the job done. They know how close they are to lifting that trophy. One more solid half of football, and they can do exactly that.
Now they'll fake the jet sweep here and throw off play action. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
Third quarter of the biggest spectacle in sport, the Super Bowl. Thanks for joining us, everybody. 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. And, he's unable to hold on to that defensively. A potential game changer, but it falls incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And unable to connect, incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Many times when a play breaks down and the quarterback's moving around outside of the pocket, you're thinking just get rid of something short. But a lot of guys are coached, think deep, take the big shot, hoping someone can get lost behind the secondary. They weren't able to connect on that one.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. The Cardinals offense now ready to get their first opportunity here in the second half. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10.
You're 19. Set. 19, good, go.
From the shotgun, it's Brissett. A short one here, caught by McBride. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it's 2nd down.
Completion was given up, but that's why you play zone defense, so that you can have people around the ball when it's caught, and you don't give up much run after the catch.
From the 21, here's the 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, Brissett. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Max Crosby, his 2nd sack of the night.
3rd down. 3rd and long.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. And a completion to Wilson. And he's going to be stopped well short of what he needed as the tackle is made at the 18-yard line. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
When the hitch route is run really well, that jab step off the line of scrimmage by the receiver, which is designed to back up the defender and give him a little bit of space, all you want there, get that space, catch the football, and then make a move and pick up extra yardage. And that's exactly what he got done there.
And this one is right through. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
So after the field goal, Riley back out as he'll send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Raiders now set to get the football back. Now, this game, it has obviously been all about the defense on both sides of the football. Which offense is going to break through here? We'll see if they can do it on this drive. Looking to put a drive together.
Ready. 390%.
The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And he's got room. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down. Seemed like a couple sets of eyes were on the quarterback, so he decided, hey, I'm going to hand this off. Got a good gain out of it.
And you know you need good blocking up front in order to gain yardage, but every one of these RPOs, if you do it right and they look the same, whether it's handed off inside or the quarterback keeps it, that allows you to fool the...
And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and it goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
Hey, here we go. 390%.
Throwing on second and long. Smith. Short throw caught by Bowers. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on third and long. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, you know, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does. And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They snap it to Smith. Down the left sideline. And he's finally down at the 21-yard line. Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. So after the big play on 4th, here's 1st and 10.
There we go, sit on it. Sit on it.
Play action. It's Smith. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Geno Smith taking it in.